Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Soybean's Let's Play of the Simpsons arcade game, Part 3, and here we are continuing on with the Channel 6 News Studio stage. And yes, this is I think this is the second and final time that you get the hammer. Shit, which he just ruined for me. Fuck you, buddy. Damn, that pisses me off, actually. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Come here. So I don't think you see Kent Brockman in this stage at all, unless I'm mistaken. But he, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if he was a Season 1 character. He might have come a bit later, like Season 2 or 3. And now we kind of get this mini-boss. Fucking hell. Who I think is something, again, like most of the bosses, totally made up. I don't think he's from, You know, now that I think about it, though, it's possible that some of these characters are from the Simpsons comics. Because I believe they were making the comics for as long or longer than they were making the show. So I guess that's possible, too. I've only ever read a handful of Simpsons comics, though, so I wouldn't recognize them if they were from there. So, all-time favorite episode of The Simpsons. There's a kind of a general consensus among classic fans that the episode Last Exit to Springfield, which is the Lisa Needs Braces dental plan episode, is the best. I do like that episode a lot. It'd probably be in my top 10. But my own personal all-time favorite episode is the Season 4 episode, Selma's Choice, which is the Duff Gardens episode. And just everything in that episode is hilarious. There's not a single moment that goes by that isn't a joke that's just laugh out loud funny, and that's all you really want from The Simpsons. But it actually kind of has a nice emotional storyline too, with Selma you know, wanting to have kids, the death of her aunt, and her aunt encouraging her to have kids in her video will. But everything, man. Lionel Hutz, Homer's brain getting him in trouble in the car, Homer getting sick from that giant sandwich, everything that happens at Duff Gardens, Surly. That's just a fantastic episode. So these ninjas are actually pretty fucking annoying. But they're only in this one level. Which is actually, I guess, technically the last level of the game. We're gonna fight a boss coming up right now. And after that, we head to the final level, which is just the 2 final bosses. And this guy, I have no idea what the deal with him is. He kind of looks like Mr. Burns, but he's like giant. And Kabuki style? Yeah, I think they were running out of ideas for bosses at this point. Fuck you. And he really doesn't even do that much. He almost relies on these other ninjas to fight you. Half the time he's just dancing around like a moron. Fucking hell. Come on, turn red already. That's something I miss in games. You always knew when a boss was going down, the redder he got. I'd be interested to know what game started that mechanic. I mean, somebody had to do it first. Alright. Last level time. Good old SNPP. And again, they don't give you a stage here. It's just the final boss. And that is definitely not Smithers' voice. Alright, come back here, you fucker. Shit. So he's definitely by far the toughest boss we fought so far. But I got a nice rush on him there. And also sometimes he'll drop those blue bombs, which you can throw back at him. Get the fuck off me. Other than that, he kind of just gives you backhands. Fucker. Come on. It's got to be getting close. There we go. Alright, here we go. Final boss time. Mecha Burns. And also, they didn't get Mr. Burns' voice actor. Kind of cheap. So I guess it is, does make sense that Burns and Smithers would be the two final bosses of this game. Considering they were very, you know, what am I trying to say here? In the early days of the show, they were a lot more villainous. Burns especially. Burns way more so than Smithers, but that's one thing a lot of people complain about in the newer episodes is neutered Burns. Actually, if you guys want a really cool Simpsons blog, it's basically a guy who's rewatches every single episode of The Simpsons and comments on it, and he's got a really good writing style, really good insights. Just Google me blog write good. And he's definitely a fellow classic Simpsons fan, as most people are, I think. So we took out the legs, we took out the tank, now we get this hovercraft. Sounds like they did get a voice sample of him saying excellent. So I don't know why they couldn't get him to record a couple of other lines. Alright, he's starting to break up. Come on. Shit. Alright, getting closer. Come on. Can I do this on one more credit? Probably not. Come on. Shit, that really fucks with the screen. Suppose that was the intent. Come on, you old fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. How much more HP can he have? Come on. Destroyed 90% of your fucking mech. Oh, here we go. Alright, one more. Ugh. And that's the Simpsons arcade game. Well, he's dead. Well, hope you guys enjoyed another Dr. Soybean Let's Play. If you enjoyed it, like. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Here on the Neon Nightcast channel, we post Let's Plays, at least one part of a Let's Play every single day. There's 3 of us here on the channel. We do solo Let's Plays, we do 2 of us, we do all 3 of us. We also do a weekly pop culture podcast. So go ahead and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thanks a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed The Simpsons, and I'll see you next time.